I roll out with no cash on me, calm now with no on me. Stay away from these ashy youths where they come around and get ash on me. That's 5,000 capacity, 5,000 capacity. Then spread that over the UK and then add it up and get back to me. I'm not bad for me, madman, they go mad for me. Who the f*** when they gassed you up like you're good enough to be clashing me? Oh, please stop harassing me, charge me up and put gas in me. Them little fish wanna try ting. Oh man, the audacity. I got girl in my inbox sending me eyes, living on the edge to the end of our lives. Wolf in the sheepskin telling me lies. Sometimes I love so ahead of my time, mainstream boys.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Los Angeles Clippers. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Carlos Boozer out there with Dang. Then it's Rose. Then there's Noah. And it's Korver in at the two-guard spot. Now here's pass to Griffin. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Dang bringing it up for the Bull. Rose passes to Noah. Outside Dang. Pocket 6. Barnes grabs the miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And it's Dang with the rebound.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Passes it to Korver. Outside Dang. Over Paul. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Lets the 3 fly. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And he banks in the layup.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Ball against Rose. On the wing, Korver from deep. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Barnes outside. Off target with his 3.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Rose against Paul. Here's Rose. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The 3 from Korver. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Redick for 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Now here's Rose. Outside Korver. Back to Rose. Over Paul. Rose gets the bucket.
There's no defense for that, guys. I mean, whenever Rose hits this shot, you just got to tip your hat to him and shake his hand.
Pulls up. The Clippers rebound. That shot off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Dang kicks to Rose. Pass to Korver. Now the pass to Dang. Over Barnes. Here's Boozer. We're trying to get open. 1.
Boy, it's hard to replace enthusiasm. It can take you so far, and the passion Noah plays with, hustling on the offensive glass, scrappy on the defensive end as well. He's fun to watch.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Bull. Outside Dang. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dang's got 5.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Bulls. They lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got Matt Barnes, Hedo Turkoglu out there with Griffin. And there's Collison, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Korver. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Collison against Rose. Collison dishes to Crawford for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Crawford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong. But the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Offensive rebound. Here's Hasek, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Clippers. Bulls shooting their first free throws of this one. And he makes the first.
And, you know, the defense Hasek provides is important, critical. I mean, a lengthy 7-footer who does a good job changing shots with his length.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Clippers trail by 4. Collison gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Chicago has possession. Outside Korver. Pass to Hasek. Back to Korver. Pass to Gibson. And stolen by Barnes. And Collison with a clear path to the hoop. And finished off by Collison.
And, you know, Collison's parents both are elite track and field athletes, so no wonder Darren Collison got that fast strand of DNA.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Rose with the ball. And Griffin sends it back. They get it back. Count that one.
And Asik is relentless in how he pounds the glass. A long-armed 7-footer who judges misses well.
Now here's Collison. There's the dish to Crawford. Out left to the wing. Turkoglu outside. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 2 points on the basket from Griffin.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Clippers trailed by 4. Allison feeling it out a bit. This is to Crawford. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. And Griffin stays with it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Griffin's gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Rose, no good. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Hits it from three-point range.
One of the best snipers from beyond the arc. Love watching Collison get going from this area.
Collison against Rose. Here's Scalabrine. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Scalabrine's got 6 in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson, it was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, there was one pleasant a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. You keep trying the 3, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the 3 ball. Way too much.
That's all for now. Take a
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Noah is out there with Carlos Boozer. Then it's Dang. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Rose in at point guard. Paul with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got 7 points.
Outstanding long-range marksmanship from Paul. Solid at spraying it from deep.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Noah gets hauled in by Los Angeles.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Nobody near Barnes. And Griffin stays with it. 12 points for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
The shot by Paul, no good. Chicago trailing here. Outside Dang. Kicks to Korver. From downtown. Here's Noah. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Redick. Lays it up off the glass. Redick's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
They are just killing them on the
the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the shot is long.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Dang passes to Rose. 1:57 left to play in the third. The shot's good. Rose has got 8 points.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Paul with the three. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Korver kicks to Rose. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the first one drops.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Turkoglu comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Crawford in for Barnes. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And it's Crawford, top of the key. Turkoglu outside. Pops it up for Jordan. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Rose against Paul. It's stolen by Turkoglu. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Here's Redick. And good coming off the assist from Hedo Turkoglu. Turkoglu's got his 4th assist in this one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. And he makes that one. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Scalabrine. Back to Rose. Puts up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Turkoglu kicks to Jordan. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Paul dishes to Jordan. Here's Crawford. The Clippers keep it alive.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
On its way from Rose. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, that's an important shot there going into the fourth quarter. They've been losing ground and needed a big play to close out the quarter.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 15-6 run. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Clippers leading by 5. Crawford out there with Hedo Turkoglu. Then it's Jordan. There's Collison. And it's Paul in at the 2 spot. That 2's out there for the Clippers.
Now, I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Crawford looking over the floor. They get it back.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Scalabrine passes to Rose. On the wing, Dang. Launches it. Asik trying to get open. And Luol Deng with the three.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. And Los Angeles with some changes. Blake Griffin comes in for Turkoglu. And Matt Barnes is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
It's stolen by Rose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Rose has got the ball. That one drops for him.
Boy, he's an absolute blur. Derrick Rose, cat-like quickness.
Paul against Korver. The shot's good from Paul.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Paul against Rose. No good on that one. Paul with the defensive effort. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Barnes. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And the pass to Rose. To tie it up. That doesn't go either for Rose. And it's Barnes with the ball for Los Angeles. Collison in the post, guarded by Korver. Collison's shot is good. Collison's got 4 points in the quarter. Bulls trail by 5. On the wing, Korver over Collison. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Collison against Korver. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rose. On the money with the open jumper. Rose has got 10 points here in the second half.
Hey, guys, we know Rose has drilled big shots before. Just add another one to the highlight reel.
And the Clippers call time here. They're up by 5. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
To the inside. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Paul is so good at shredding defenses in the pick and roll. He seems to always be one move ahead.
Rose against Paul. Pulls it up. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Great respect for how Rose raises his level of play in the biggest moments.
And they go to the intentional foul. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Fearless is the only way to describe Korver on that one. He loves getting the chance to sink those clutch baskets right in the face of the D.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
You're best not putting Paul on the line. You know, this guy has been 90% from the stripe throughout his career, so you know the sample size is quite large.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Dang finds Noah, and some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Boozer. Over Griffin. It's good.
Drose a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. Big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it, too.
Here's Korver for 3. Knocks down the 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And the Clippers call time here. They lead by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
It's going to be hard, though, Greg. I mean, they don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in this game.
Deep. Can't get it to fall. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.